Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my September 2024 Ascension Energies Update. And the theme this month is you'll be singing the song of your soul. And you have the opportunity to rewrite old stories this month and claim your power as the creator of your life. This is a choice point month for us and a new cycle that's being ushered in so that we can have better relationships, we can be aligned with our purpose, we can experience deep-seated transformation and inner freedom breakthroughs. So it's going to be an amazing month if we embody and use this energy wisely. Now, the September archetypes we're working with are the Prophet and the Muse, and it's a fifth chakra focus, so a throat chakra focus this month. And that involves integrity. It involves speaking our truth, communication that's conscious, co-creative action, creative expression, so putting ourselves out there to create and impassion purpose, soulful co-creation with spirit, listening, flowing, spiritual inspiration as a result, and ignited imagination. So it's the fire cycle of creation that we're going into, which is all about passion and new growth for ourselves and new levels of accountability. Now, when I thought about a plant or channeled a plant that I felt would really express the energy for this month, it came through as passion flower. And I have passion flower actually in my Muse Elixir and Essence on my Feel No Fear tea. And it treats anxiety and insomnia, pain in the body, the central nervous system overall, that is containing pain, areas like that. It really calms that nervous system. On another level, though, it inspires us and takes us to a new level. It connects us to the upper realms. It teleports us to a new timeline for ourselves. And that's what's coming through this month. And Passion Flower really supports us. Its energy helps us to rewrite old stories and take those to a whole new level for ourselves while claiming our power as creator of our life. Now, when you look at passion flower, and you can see it here, it looks really cosmic and alien-like. It looks like a satellite dish that's receiving cosmic coding, bringing in new information and listening to that, not to the chaos anywhere else. And it really helps us, and we're going to need to work with calming any destructive monkey mind this month so that we can shift out of this habit of thinking in certain ways about ourselves. Now, we have stories that we tell ourselves. We all do. And now that karmic patterning is finished, we can change that story. And when we change our story, we change our lives. We can be the weavers of our own destiny, and we can tell new stories. So the choice point we have this month, and it's a big choice point, this has the potential to change the direction to living our soul-based divine blueprint destiny. So Passion Flower really encourages us to align with the song of our soul, to weave a new destiny for ourselves and become conscious of our ability to create. So more and more we're realizing that we create our reality and release limiting thinking about our potential as human beings. Now, this is not only individually, but it's collectively. And this is really a time for us to, in our own way, rise up and know that we can change the way we live on this planet and what the reality is on an everyday basis. You're going to see more and more that's going to come through as we move into the fall and the winter months here. Now, in September, the cosmic energies are going to really ramp up. And it's eclipse season. So we've got the first eclipse starting in September with a super full moon. And as we do this, we'll be tapping into that divine direction. That's what we have the opportunity to. As I said, instead of listening to the chaos outside, which I do feel is just going to grow because there's going to be more social unrest. But as we really listen and tap into that inner knowing instead, we can receive the motivation and the clarity and the direction to support this creative sovereignty and move forward in our life, create, and also engage that internal willpower. This is about taking our internal will and taking it to inspired action, okay, with our talents and gifts and our authenticity. So the key, though, is to move beyond self-doubt. Yes. And this then activates that fifth chakra. So that fifth chakra that we are going to be working with this month to engage in new ideas, soulful projects, new relationships. Okay. Some relationships are dissolving again. We're moving into new ones. They're shifting and changing. And we will be doing that. Now, in this new cycle, we're freely wielding this creative expression, okay, this creative sovereignty, and for the greater good. That's the real shift as well that's coming in as we move into the fall and winter for the rest of 2025. We are being asked to be in service. We're learning more and more that this is about being in service. This is a big part of why we came here, okay? And this is not about us living for hedonistic pleasure. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life and find joy, but we're learning that we're not here just to make money. We're not here just to find what's in it for us. And that's what we're being broken down systematically by the cosmic forces to realize. And to live this authenticity, I mean, this is the way we do it. So we're creating a very balanced, peaceful, and loving reality within ourselves so that that will manifest on the outside as well. And this is where we have to continue to watch our thoughts, words, and actions because they manifest very, very quickly. And each upgrade we go through, it manifests more quickly. Now, as we express this creativity and co-create our own life experiences with spirit and listening and flowing with divine creation and bridge that inner and outer self, because that's what we'll be doing more and more this month, we are ensuring that we can then skillfully voice and manifest the needs of our soul. So if we're blocked in here or out of balance, we can't do that, or we can't do it as well. And this month, we're really getting the boost to bring that through so that we can use those strengths, talents, and innate gifts in our daily life and really listen to that and move forward and engage that. All right. So if the fifth chakra is blocked, and then when it is, we can't express this creative energy properly. It's impeded. Our health will suffer as well. And we can become compromised immune-wise and in other areas of the body, such as we can have throat issues, we can have a sore throat, we can have hearing loss, the thyroid can be affected, hypo, Graves, Hashimoto's. The thymus, which is here and is part of not only the heart chakra, is also part of the throat chakra. That can become compromised, and we have immune issues. We also can have fear of speaking our truth, or the inability to speak up for ourselves. Or some people just don't even listen to other people. They talk over them or not really hear other people. Also being argumentative or harmful gossip, that also can affect the throat chakra. So there's different ways that we can become blocked in here. And as well as we get blocked, then we can lack self-discipline. You know, we can ultimately self-destruct and really harm others in the process. And this keeps us in that old vibrational paradigm of fear and lack. So it's important to work with the throat chakra this month so that you can come into this sense of creative expression fully for yourself. And that's what you'll be working on and making those breakthroughs, those internal breakthroughs to take your life, being the creator of your life, to the next level. And the two archetypes that we'll be embodying in September are the prophet and the muse. And these two archetypes really help us understand that we can delight in and recognize the soul's need to express itself truthfully, creatively, as part of our soul's purpose and spiritual journey to wholeness. Now, the shadow side of the prophet is the silent child, and of the muse is the hedonist. And so when we move into the shadow states of those, then we really do block ourselves from moving forward fully and expressing ourselves in this lifetime. However, once we bring ourselves into more balance this month, then we can creatively expand and evolve. And we are shining our light. We are moving in the flow of divine creation more. We can bring in more abundance and manifest more for what we do need, because it's coming from the authentic place within us. So all life is a journey. And as we dance with divine creation, we're here to sing that song of our soul. Finally, now that all karmic patterning is gone, that is what we are moving into as we move through September. Now, my monthly special is to support you so that you can embody this sense of creative sovereignty. I have the Prophet Essence and Elixir. All right, again, helping you with that silent child shadow, really allowing you to cleanse any of those toxic thoughts and events. Okay, whether it's within yourself that you're feeling this, outside of yourself, and just this really helps you stay in your truth. Okay, and overcome, as I said, any of that anger, apathy, or procrastination or self-loathing that you may experience this month. I also have the Muse Essence and Elixir, and they really help you to ascend to your truest and impassioned purpose on the planet, guiding you to new heights. Okay, we are through this process being restored to the path of heart-led living. And by next year, that's what we will be doing. We are in the final stages of really breaking down these old systems and moving through to the next level. And so, yes, there may be more chaos in the world and more social unrest as we move through the rest of this year, but please don't buy into the fear of that. Stay in your truth. Keep listening to your higher sense of what you know is going on, your inner knowing, and that will help you as you move forward through the rest of this year. Okay? And so the Muse Essence and Elixir that I have supports you with that, being able to just stay on that heart-led path. And really, it also supports the nervous system to ease any of that fear and stress that you may feel in terms of taking yourself to the next level and or what's going on outside and what will happen in the world. I also have the Fire Element Essence. Again, it's fire cycle of creation, really helping you to step out of conformity and shine your light while bringing the balance in you need, though, to continue to move forward and finding that balance within yourself. I also have the Galactic Shapeshifter Essence. This is an archetype that we have all year long. It is the Galactic Shapeshifter being one of the new Earth archetypes that we are embodying. And this overall really helps you to continue to be determined to walk that path to get to the heart of who you are. So stay focused on that as you move into autumn. There's also the soul chakra spray, which balances the first, second, and third chakras, really rooting you in your purpose and co-creation and manifestation. So that I have on sale. And I have my soul chakra tea, which brings in that calmness and earthly balance and really supports you to tackle any challenges that come your way. Okay, it's a beautiful tea to just root you and stay focused and clear. And I also have my Healthy Boundaries tea along with other immune products in my monthly specials this month. The reason is I do feel that the immune system for us is going to be affected quite a bit as we move into the fall and winter. It's already starting. Part of that is because we're continuing to strengthen that root chakra, which affects the immune system. That's where the part of the immune system is, and it's tied to our self-worth. Now, the other part of this is that we're going to be putting in our boundaries better, practicing those new boundaries that we're aware of that we didn't have in the past. And that takes a little more energy. Many also are still recovering from a lot of illnesses and situations within that sense of health that came to a head over the last 6 months and will need support as we move through into September. And also, we're going to be bombarded with fearful information that will only grow due to things that are going to happen in the world. And that as well affects our vibrational field, our frequency, especially if there's more fear. And it can definitely lower our immune system, especially if we become too porous and allow that in. We may see more heightened viruses that are coming in through the fall. So please, overall, take care of your immune system and your adrenals. I cannot stress that enough as we move into this month. So, moving on then to psychospiritual and physical symptoms, then you're going to have some wonderful things as you move through this month, as you come into more balance for yourself and you really are conscious and work with these energies. You know, you'll be more in your higher truth and have more self-love. You'll find that your relationships become better. More conscious expression for yourself will come online. You'll find more of that sense of purpose again, and more joy and a little more fire. All right. And again, you may go up and down, but each of these cosmic gateways will help you with that as you move through it. Having more focused intention, knowing why you're here, connecting to your creative energy. All right. As that rises up through the body and through that throat chakra, this is where we put it out into the world. If this gets blocked or imbalanced, you'll find you're struggling to get things out into the world. That's natural. Keep trying, keep going, because the energies are shifting right now. We need to muster that internal will to meet these challenges that are coming at us. Okay. So again, as you move into this more and really engage with it, you'll have better productivity, you'll find. Okay. So that's positives. The shadow side of this is then feeling like there is more chaotic energy and having more anxiety, contracting energy, getting caught up too much in your emotions, clinging to old beliefs about yourself, those old stories. Those stories are gone. You get to start fresh. Okay. Misusing fiery emotions. So using those to hurt others. Okay. To not engage in what you should be doing, making an excuse for yourself. And again, this is about supporting yourself so that you will not fall into those things. All right. As you move through this month. You can be moving into low self-esteem off and on, or power control issues, or getting too tied into what you're hearing outside of you. Okay. Please don't. Those energies outside of us, they will try to deplete and bring fear. The trollers will try. The people that are the glass half empty people, do not buy into it. It's really important as we move through this month, as I said. So those are the symptoms. I have more on my website in my written update, so take a look there. Overall, though, we are going to have a lot going on here in the body. And if you really have any concerns, please consult your health practitioner. I work with clients on this. It's important, okay? So support yourself the way you need to. All right, moving on to cosmic dates. We have September 2nd, the new moon in Virgo. And this is where, by this point, we'll have released a lot of the residue. We'll still have some from this past karmic patterning that we've been in. That's going to go all the way through to the end of December, but that's okay. You're going to get more and more momentum as you go along, as we level up to this new cycle. Manifesting will be easier. Okay, more blessings are coming your way. So really, really hold on to that as you keep releasing. Have faith this month. Really deepen your sense of faith, surrender, and trust. Don't struggle. Don't try to make things happen faster than they should. Trust in divine timing for yourself. Okay. So that's September 2nd, new moon in Virgo, as we work with that. And then we get to September 8th and 9th. We have a 988 and a 99 gateway. These are big gateways as well, which are going to really, again, leverage us to start new. We'll feel even more like things are starting new, more prosperity and abundance. We feel more focused on that, meaning we feel that it's more attainable and focusing on serving our purpose, okay? Aligning with who you are, your natural interests, your passions, your talents, and not worrying about financial flow as much. Because again, if we trust enough, our material needs are met. That becomes so secondary. All right. Being who you are, that's what's going to allow it. And then September 17th, we move into that super full moon in Pisces and a partial lunar eclipse. And this is the second of 3 super full moons. We have the first on August 19th, and now we move into the second on September 17th, and the third will be October 17th. And finally, we have the September 22nd equinox, and this is all in Pacific Daylight Time. So that's the update for this month. I'm taking some time off, so I will see you mid-September for the super full moon eclipse video. And remember, a bigger life's waiting for you. A more creative, expressive, joyful life is waiting for you. A more soulful life is waiting for you. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in a couple of weeks.